Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is A.Nicole. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be trying out the Smashbox 24-hour wear foundation. This is a hydrating foundation, oil-free. Along with that, I'm going to be using products that I have known, including the products I used most recently, which are the Fenty Beauty products. I am going to be going back to the Ibby and Lighten palette as promised, and using the blue shades. So to start out, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. And I'm going to be using Tarte's Base Tape. And again, this is like a milky consistency. So this was shown on my Ulta haul video, but this is the bottle. And let's see what the consistency is like. Ooh, lots of pumps. There we go. So it's more of a watery consistency, and I'm just going to be using an e.l.f. beauty sponge to apply this. So yeah, it's really watery. It's almost the same consistency as the Too Faced matte foundation, the peach one. Would help if I had my mirror set up. Okay. Starting out, this looks really dark. It blends out not too bad though. Here is one layer. It honestly doesn't look too bad. The coverage looks pretty good. Like, I have a scar on my nose, a scar on my chin. It's barely visible. So I think one layer of this foundation is good. Is this a full coverage? No, it's a medium coverage. That's a lot of coverage for a medium coverage foundation. I don't know. Yeah, I think it looks good. So I'm not going to go in with another layer. The first layer was fine. And I don't know what to do with the cap. And then I don't know where my Shape Tape is, so I'm just going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. You can still see my dark circles just a little bit, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit more. I'm going to mix in just a dot of my Conceal and Hydrate concealer. Okay. And then to set today, I am going to be using my True Plus Luscious Camera Powder. And I really hope that this is focusing so you guys can see it, because my eyesight is not good. I can see the screen, yes, but I can't see exactly what it looks like. And I look super orange. So this, I use foundation.com to see what shades match me. And this is the 3.02 Skin Tone Medium with a undertone of neutral olive. So it's probably why it looks a little orange, but I think it might be a little too orange for me. So let me see if I can find my powder brush. And again, just using my e.l.f. Total Face Brush. I know the handle is dirty. It's just foundation and concealer. What's next? Let's do eyes next. So again, we're going to be using the Ibby Beauty and Lighten palette. I used the pinks last time and the hot pink didn't work for me, so I'm hoping that the blues work out better for me. Honestly, I don't think it was just that the pink didn't work, it was just it didn't work on my skin tone. My brush holder is coming today and I am so excited. Can't wait to not have to deal with my brushes just being everywhere. So today I'm gonna go ahead and use my Conceal and Hydrate as an eyeshadow base, and I dropped my beauty blender on the floor because everything falls. Okay. So I'm going to start out, of course, with a neutral shade. So I'm going to probably use, so yeah, this palette is like basically all shimmers. So we're going to start out with the same shade we did last time, and that was Vortex, which is this one right here. Just a neutral brown shade. So I'm running into the same problem I had last time. So if you look at this palette, this is the only matte in this corner. This is the only matte in this corner. And then the brown and this white up here. So I don't know, there's like no matte, there's like no mattes in here. So like I don't really know what to do. The green is kind of like, it's a mix between a shimmer and a matte. It's not really like really shimmery, but it is still a shimmer. It's kind of like the purple and the pink I used in the last video. So I don't really know what they want unless they just want you to use a bunch of shimmers. I don't know. I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do is use it in combination with the Elsa palette from ColourPop. Because there is a slightly darker blue right here. So I'm just going to use that to darken up the outer corner and then use the Ivy palette for the rest. So to start out, I'm going to use this blue on the outer corner. I just think it's like kind of weird that the palette is all shimmers, and like I wish I knew that, because I would have probably looked into getting like a second Ivy palette that had mattes in it, so I could really see how I like Ivy Beauty and their palette. But I don't know, like, I mean, the palette works. The pink didn't shuffle me. I want to try the blue and we'll see what happens. But let's start out with this slightly darker blue in this palette. And then I didn't use a video. I didn't record a video with me using this palette, but the look I created is on my Instagram. So my Instagram is tagged on my YouTube page if you want to check that out. I can also post the tag down below. I usually forget to post the tags though. I'm really bad at that. Hopefully I remember. I just remembered my last video I said I was going to post a link to another video and I didn't. So I'll have to do that after I'm done with this. Alright, so I just used a little bit on the outer corners, and then I'm going to place this blue shade here, which is called Haiku, on the lid. So the blue is showing up better than the hot pink did for me, but it's still not that pigmented. Now, the shimmers are amazing in this palette. The mattes just... And I used the base today just to see if it was just because it was just my eyelid the last time. But it's... I mean, there's pigment there. It's just a little on the sheer side. So I'm just going to keep building until I get the shade that I want. Which, I mean, it's fine that it's a little sheer. I mean, sometimes you just want that sheer shade. But right now, I want this color to show up a little more for me. Okay, so the second layer was definitely better. Definitely better. I don't really know where else to go with this. I think I'm going to put some of this white in the middle. Yeah, no, I'm not. Nope, change my mind. Not quick. The white is very powdery. So it's kind of like, to me, it looks more like a standalone color. So it didn't look like it was really going to show up on top of the blue. So I don't really know where else to go from here other than just to do some shimmers, which is fine. So basically we just have the tan up here and then we have the blues down here. And I mean, it has pigment. It just doesn't have as much pigment as I would like, but it did build, so perfectly fine. Let me use my Luxie blending brush to go ahead and blend the colors in a little bit more. I'm going to take this Lavish eye shading brush and place this blue right here. On the lid, but not the whole lid. I'm just going to put it kind of like in the center. I'm going to do the bottom lid. I'm just going to take my liner brush here. This is the Wet n Wild angled liner brush. And run the blue along the lower lash line. And I'm going to take the same liner brush and run the blue shimmer over top of that. I was going to use the green, but I don't want to. I'm not a huge fan of green. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this shade here and place that in the inner corner, and that shade is called Almond Milk. I don't think it looks terrible. I'm going to do my brows quick with my Wonder Beauty Frame Your Face brow pencil. I think it's upside down. It was upside down. You get the gist. So let's do, I guess we'll do them in order. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Tardiest. This is the Double Effect, a double take eyeliner, so it has a pencil and a liquid. Again, we're using Tarte products today. So I'm gonna try the liquid and hope I don't completely screw this up. So that was honestly easier than I thought it was going to be, but it was still bad because I'm bad at eyeliner. And that's just the honest truth. That's why I don't do it often, because I'm really bad at it. But that pen, the liquid side, is easy to use. So I'm going to be using the Big Ego. And here is the applicator. This is really hard to apply with this applicator on the lower lash line. Let me just put that out there. And that's as good as it's getting, because I'm tired of fighting with it, and it's getting so close to my face that like I got a little tiny spot on my face and I don't want to get any more. Thankfully it just wipes off. But let's do cheeks and highlighter. And again, we're going to be using the Fenty products I used in my last video. So the Fenty Beauty, this is the Kilowatt. Why? Okay, I don't know why it's not focusing. And then the cream blush. That focused. Why won't you focus? I don't know what's going on. Alright, so again, this is the Petal Poppin'. And I'm just going to use this Frida Kahlo brush. Honestly, I don't think this is a blush brush, but I don't care. And for highlighter, again, just the Kilowatt, and it's in the shade Trophy Wife, which is the really, really gold shade. And a little of this product goes a very long way, so don't put too much on your brush, like I did. Like seriously, one swipe just went on my whole face. Okay, next, last, not quite last, but last for the face and then setting spray, we're going to be using the Tarte Lip Sculptor. And this is in the shade VIP, which is not my favorite one. That's the one I have here. I'm not going to show you the lipstick because my daughter got to it, so it's a little messed up. But it's like a perfect nude, and I did blue on the eyes, so I definitely didn't want to do too much on the lips. And then the Lip Sculptor is a lipstick on one side and a gloss on the other, which I absolutely love. And it smells like chocolate, and it feels super hydrating and not drying, and it looks nice. Again, it smells amazing. I'm sorry, the Lip Sculptor is like my favorite like dual lip product. It might be my favorite lipstick. I don't know. I mean, lipstick, no. It's up there. I don't know if it's my favorite. I don't even know if I have a favorite picked out as of yet, but it's definitely up there. So the final step, of course, is setting spray, and we are going to be using the Tarte Stay Spray setting spray. And that was way too aggressive, and I feel like I have a puddle on my face now. Okay, now it's better. That was definitely a much better mist after that first shot. That first one felt like someone threw like a water balloon on my face, honestly. It was super wet, but it'll dry. It's okay. Maybe it'll help it stay in place longer. Let's see. I think we did everything. I think for once I actually did everything. So that is all I have for now. I will let you guys know what I think of the Smashbox foundation at the end of the day. So I will see you guys tonight. I hope you have a good day. Bye now. All right, everyone, we are back with the end of day updates. It looks like there's no coverage on my nose at all. None on my chin. You can see the scarring. Eyes still look good. I mean, overall, it's like a comfortable wear. I don't necessarily know if it would last 24 hours like it claims to. For me, it didn't. In some areas, I also didn't touch anything up. And I also really didn't do a whole lot other than I'm trying to organize my makeup. So I didn't do a whole lot today. Lipstick lasted a standard amount of time. I've never used the lipstick before. It's a Lip Sculptor. And I will continue to use it. So obviously it is a good product. So as far as the foundation goes, I mean, I don't notice any irritation or anything like that. It felt comfortable. I mean, it didn't really hold up, but let's see what it looks like underneath all of this, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, my face is now clean. I see no irritation. This right here is just me wiping the makeup off because I used the wipe. too. So yeah, no irritation. I mean, it was comfortable. It lasted almost all day. I mean, you could see a little bit of the scarring and the scarring here. If anyone has any recommendations on how to get rid of scars, I will gladly take them. This one is really bothersome. But yeah, all the products today, I mean, other than the foundation I used before, so obviously I reused them, so they were good products. The foundation was okay. I mean, it wasn't like my favorite foundation. It didn't give, like, to me, it didn't look like as natural and airbrushed as like the Tarte Face Tape or the Too Faced Matte Foundation. I do like those a little bit more, but it is something that I can use again. So I mean, it's not like it's just going to sit there and not get used. I'll use it at some point again. But that was all I have for this video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with new updates, and go ahead and share it with your friends if you feel they would like this information or they like my channel. I appreciate the support, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Bye now.